Alright, folks, what's going on? Hope you're all doing well. I actually forgot about this until a random live stream popped up on my YouTube feed about it. It's Rumble Weekend. It's here. I think this is only the second one of the year, but it's the last one of the year, too. So, you know, they've been a little light this year, but it is what it is. Those fucking drums, dude. But, yeah, here we go. This is actually pretty good because I was kind of wondering what to stream. I wanted to do some Kirby Air Riders, but, I'm kind of waiting to see if a certain homie can show up so we can try and knock out some checkboxes. So I don't know. I don't know. But, yeah, here we go. I'm actually going to be multitasking a little bit. Not only, you know, shiny hunting in Pokemon Rumble, which, oh, it looks like it did save. I did a test to see if this was the right file, and it said that the last time I played was, May 4th, so. But yeah, this looks like everything's right. I went back and checked the VOD for the last one, which I guess, got stricken. Like it's blocked in some countries. I think I might have gone and used the BRB screen, which would explain it. Not sure about that. But anyway, here we are in beautiful GX rank. As usual. Actually should move this. Alright, so, as usual, we'll go ahead and do our lap of everything before I start playing some stuff. And because it is the holidays, it is December 5th right now, as you could have seen from the starting screen. We're gonna play some holiday tunes, you know? Make it a fun time. It's always crazy to me how fast Deoxys speed moves with an agility. It is nutty. But, yeah, like I said, I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of multitasking here. I decided that since we are still in the glorious age of Pokemon Bank, I would do some shiny hunting on the side in my friend safaris. And as soon as we get some chatting chatters, I'll go ahead and ask a couple people what type they would like me to hunt in. I actually got one just the other day. I haven't posted it yet, I didn't really get the chance to. But I did get a friend safari shiny, which was pretty cool. Specifically, I'm still looking to get some Pokemon to bring into Legends ZA once that gets home compatibility, which I guess won't be for a while longer. Sometime in spring, methinks. Or rather, what me has seen, I should say. Peachy, how you doing, dude? Oh god. How's the audio, by the way, Pichu? Things good? So it's interesting, there's actually multiple events going on this weekend. In official capacities... Esteban, welcome in, how you doing, dude? In official capacities, there is the big Pokemon Go end of year community day event. And I plan on doing some of that with my brother tomorrow. So if I do end up streaming this again, it'll be somewhat late. And yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Less so looking for shinies and more so just trying to get candy and hopefully a lot of Pokemon that can get me some good experience, because I'm trying to get to level 70 on my main. Good to you? Nice, thanks, BJ. But yeah, there's that. There's, of course, Rumble Weekend, as we're saying here. And then there is Ranch Week, hosted by Sir Tostitos. And that is basically people shiny hunting in Gen 3 and 4 games. Basically them getting put into his live stream of my Pokemon Ranch, which is pretty cool. Nope. So lots of good stuff to do. Also, fun little update for anybody that is curious or is following, because I haven't posted on my socials. Things are going really well for my Pokemon journey thing. Truly, as far as the, I guess I'll call them flagship games of the generations, basically the non-remakes for every gen, I'm pretty much done. I have gens 1 through 4 fully completed, as far as, you know, the base games, not including Fire Red Leaf Green and Heart Gold Soul Silver. And aside from doing some stuff in Gale of Darkness, I'm pretty much done with the spin-offs as well, I believe. Yeah, I got everything I wanted from Pokemon Box. Coliseum's done. I'm over doing stuff with my Pokemon Ranch because it's tedious and annoying. And actually going up to my Gen 5 games, that's actually when things get a little bit murky, because I have them on my modded 3DS, and then I also have my physical versions. And what I need to do is I need to go back on the files that I did for the stream for White and White 2. I need to go back through those and see if there's anything else I really need to get. One that I immediately know I need to do is get Landorus with, you know, the power of technology. I won't be streaming that. I'm not going to be going back and, you know, editing those files and going back to stream it, because quite frankly, it's pointless. That is so not worth the effort. But I'll be going through both White and White 2 there. And then I just have some stuff in Dream Radar, really, and then that'll close out Gen 5. Oh, Darkrai, that's cool. So things are just genuinely, honestly shaping up. What does suck is that I am running out of stuff to take to work with me for my break times. I have this copy of Sun that I got when the shutdown was occurring. And it's some guy's original playthrough. I actually transferred up his Pokemon, I think. So I might go through and see if there's still the trade Pokemon to get and legendaries and whatever else. And then after that... yeah, after that and finishing up the Dream Radar stuff. The stuff that I can do on my stock 3DS will be pretty limited, honestly. Yuri, how you doing, dude? Alright, you guys ready to get your Christmas tunage on? That should be good. How rare of a spawn is Darkrai? I don't know. I believe he is lumped in with the things like... well, all of the legendaries. I think all of the legendaries all have the same spawn rate, but they're just rare. Somebody... I heard somebody say it one time, but... It's been a while since I've heard it, and... I mean, let's be real, it's not really that important. What's important is if they sparkle. And speaking of sparkling, chat, now that we've got a few chat members, like I said, I'm going to be multitasking a little bit while we do this. But since we've got it, give me a type for the Friend Safari in X and Y. And I'll just find the first or second one or whatever of that type. Go into it and hunt for a bit. Maybe I'll change it like every hour or something. Bug or Psychic? I might do Bug because it would be cool to transfer up a Whirlipede from X and Y to Za. Let me see, do I have one? I don't know if it's actually in Bug or Poison. It could be in both. Combi and Ulumize? God. Even I don't want that. By the way, for anybody curious, because I always like to brag about it, Vinny's Friend Safari is electric and has Emolga and Stunfisk. I don't have his third Pokemon because I don't think he did X or Y. He did Sun or Moon, right? But he didn't do X or Y. I think I fucked up. Hold on. Did I pass by all the bug types I have on this? I actually did not look at most of these, so I gotta go through all 100 fuckers again. Finn? No. Okay, we'll look at Psychic, because I don't think... Across all of my DSs, I have access to every Pokemon in the Friend Safari, but I only have my stock one close to me, so... we're just doing that one. Esper? I could do Esper. There was a leak of what DLC Megas are available, and I saw something about Meowstic. I don't buy it 100%, but... you know, sorry to spoil it for everyone. Um... Okay, we'll do... Yeah, why not? We'll hunt for Esper. Alright. Yeah, funny enough, my stock 3DS actually doesn't have very good front safari zones. Maybe should have tried to fix that during the shutdown, but whatever. I wanted to keep... I didn't want to delete people from my stock 3DS, so... Yeah, Meowstick's a fan favorite. Meowstick is actually one of Toad's favorite Pokemon. Yeah, funny thing too, Yuri, is did you know that Brock is actually a ground type gym leader for Gen 1? Because in Gen 1, his gym trainer... Wow, Lugia, that's cool. His gym trainer only has ground Pokemon, and both of his Pokemon are ground type, too. But yeah, that's why a lot of people think Rock is weak to Ice, is because of Brock being technically ground type instead of Rock. Rock is neutral to Ice, or rather, Ice is neutral to Rock. Other way around. Ice is weak to Rock. But yeah, how's that for a misconception? I also don't really know why that is. Why is ground weak to ice? Because I think, like, I keep thinking about, you know, things like Greenland and, like, permafrost, and I don't think those have... I don't think that damages the soil in any way or anything, right? Oh, it's welcome in. How you doing, dude? Do I? Okay, yeah. No, I don't have anything yet. I had to make sure that the shiny text was on the stream. But yeah, nothing yet. I did just start, though. Got a bit of a late start. In fact, I kind of forgot this was going on until I saw a random YouTube stream of it, and I said, oh, crap. I can't miss Rumble Weekend. I've been doing these a long time, too. I'm gonna have to see if I can find some of my old VODs of the older Rumble weekends to see if I can upload anything. I could... Something I can do is I can at least download some of my highlights from Twitch and upload them to YouTube. Clouds, are you playing on the Rumble Weekend mod, or just a normal, normal version of the game? They need to give something to Ice. I mean, Ice offensively is one of the best types. That's what they gave Ice. They gave it the best offensive typing. Defensively. I mean, that's a whole other can of worms right there. Dude, this is so not Christmassy. I mean, this is from a game I need to play, Zack and Wiki, but it's not Christmassy. Oh no! A video that I had for one of the Christmas hyper beams has snuck its way into this. We're just gonna skip that. There we go. This is wintry Christmassy fun. Nice, dude. I try to partake every time it comes up because this is one of my favorite Pokemon spin-offs. Actually, generally speaking, this is one of my favorite Wii games. I had a lot of fun playing this with all of my friends. One of the only times you could actually get a bunch of fucking high schoolers playing Pokemon, actually. I mean, like, Gen 4 kind of repopularized it a bit, especially among my friend group. But they kind of dropped it relatively quickly. And after this game came out, I kind of pushed it on, like, everyone I knew because it was so fun. Okay, Peters, I get you. Well, thank you. You didn't have to share that, but I appreciate you kind of giving us the window. I'm sorry to hear that. It's tough, especially around this time of year. This is your first time playing Weekend Edition? Oh, dude, Weekend Edition is awesome. It's so fun. Deoxys moves lightning quick. You get to you get so many encounters so much faster because of it. Like Aerodactyl with Rock Polish in the base game is pretty good. But like you compare it to Deoxys and Deoxys blows it out of the water.
Kids, you may be
Uh-oh.
wondering what I'm doing. Well,
Oh no! The Chowder Christmas Reanimated isn't here too. Oh man, I just threw a bunch of crap in this in that folder, didn't I? Don't want to have that. That'll get me copyright stricken for sure. Sorry, whenever I say stricken, that song just comes into my mind. Any new metalheads out there? Speedy Seadra? Interesting. It probably was. I'm pretty sure Dragon Dance is in this, right? If you had Dragon Dance, then... Hey, Arceus, that's cool. Then it might have had something going on for it, but... For sure, Aerodactyl was... I think proven to be the fastest, I'm not sure. I mean, it's definitely possible if you got, like, a speedy Electrode with, like... But I don't think Electrode gets a speed boosting move. I might get agility, or for some reason I think it would get rock polish, but I don't think that's right. But yeah, that would probably be the next fastest. Oh yeah, Cedar does get agility, duh. It's important to not bottle things up like that. Like, you do very much, like, you just gotta let yourself feel a little bit, you know? Trying to be, like, stoic or aloof, honestly, is not... Motherfucker! Oh, okay. Oh, hell yeah! It's time for the Pokemon Christmas Bash!
Get more wood? Oh yeah.
Damn, where's Haunt?
Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna pause that for a second, because I want to keep talking about that for a sec, but, yeah, trying to be, like, stoic or aloof or something is not... It's not gonna help you in the long run. It very much so is just better to let yourself feel, you know? It's important to be sad sometimes. It's important to, you know, feel the gravity of a situation. And, you know, it's good to develop, like, healthy coping habits. Not like, you know, don't pick up the bottle. Drinking is not a healthy coping habit or anything, but, you know, it's important to, you know, work on the, or rather, do the things that are kind of normal. I can't remember what exactly the phrase is, but something about, like, returning to normalcy will help get your mind, not the fake out. It'll help you kind of get back to normal, in a sense. So, you know, play some games, try and get lost in something, maybe watch a movie. But, I mean, you know, if you need to be sad, you need to be sad. Simple as that, really. Nothing wrong with it.
What's that? It's a Christmas poem. 'Twas the night before Christmas. I downloaded it from the internet. Oh, I know this one. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even Meowth.
Anyone not heard
Eggnog's ready.
the Pokemon Christmas Bash?
Yeah, Brock made eggnog and Christmas cookies. All right.
Oh, you guys are reading the night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas and...
I already read that part. Pick it up from here, Brocco.
Right. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of Vileplumes danced in their heads.
Hey, where'd you download this version from, Misty?
And my mom in her kerchief, and Mr. Mime in my cap, and I think Professor Oak was there too.
Oh,
Just
God.
settled their brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the roof there arose such a clatter. Hey, what was that? Did anybody else hear that? I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter, and saw a Rapidash.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to Jinxes below.
When what to my half-open eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
Gee, I just realized. I hope this doesn't get
So
copyrighted.
lively and quick.
No way it will, right?
It must be Saint Nick. More rapid than Moltres, his coursers they came.
Oh, well, whatever.
And shouted and called them by name.
to protect the world from devastation.
Team Rocket? I knew I heard something. What are you doing here?
We came to capture some rare Pokemon so the boss will give us our Christmas bonuses this year.
Oh, isn't that quaint? They're reading a Christmas poem.
Ooh, Jessie, this is my favorite part. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
Anyway, as I was saying...
Move over to her. I'm reading this part. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the courses they flew, with the sleigh full of toys.
And some Pokemon too. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the rooftop the prancing and pawing of each little Machop. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
I don't know what that last verse... Okay, hold on a second. I gotta stop this. I don't know what that last verse means, because that sounds like... It's implying that Santa Claus uses Machop to fly the sleigh? The prancing and pawing of each little Machop? I mean, there's no way that they're just, you know, faffing about up top on the roof, right? Know what I mean? So, like... Look, I'm just saying, where's my psychic fighting Machamp, alright? That's all I'm saying. Where's my regional variant? They used, they referenced that one art of Exeggutor for Alolan Exeggutor back in the day. When are they gonna reference this and give me my regional variant Machop that can just fly?
What? A lot like me, actually. And his clothes were all tarnished, like ashes with soot.
Huh?
A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a trainer just opening his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. Ooh, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath.
He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw
You know,
him
I
fight
saw
himself.
Eric Stewart this
A
year.
wink of his eye,
I
and a
wish
twist
I would have
of
been
his
able
head,
to have brought
and
this up
gave
to
me
him.
the note. I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk.
And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle.
But I heard him exclaim as he drove off to the mall.
Happy Pokemon Christmas! Catch 'em all! Catch 'em all!
Gotta catch them all. Christmas Day? I feel like a lot of people probably know what they're already doing Christmas Day. I will maybe be streaming at some point later in the evening. I don't remember exactly how I approached Christmas Eve last year. I think I just went to bed at a really late time. Because I can't really do the overnight streams anymore because I normally have to get to my pop's place pretty early. And quite frankly, I don't want to be I don't want to be driving all sleep deprived I'll have to go back to the VOD, or rather, I'll have to see if I can find the VOD last year and see what I did, because I'll probably just create a facsimile of that. That turkey recipe again? Dude, I want to mess around with that turkey recipe too. I don't have a slow cooker though. No kind of crock pot or... Not even a stock pot of any kind. My biggest, or I guess deepest pot is not that big. Jolly overcool from the Asdal Trail? Yo, that's sick, dude. I really like how they did the Lake Trio in Legends Arceus. I feel like it really did them justice. They have a really cool signature move. And, yeah, they're just cool. I mean, they're my favorite legendaries, so I'm really happy with, how they got treated. Taka, how you doing, dude? I should have taken a closer look at those Numal. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, this time of year is meant for hanging out with the fam, you know? Hanging out with the people who care about you, whether they're blood related or not, close by or not. No, dude. Ooh, damn, a toothache. Toothaches are painful, dude. Those are crippling. I hope you can get it taken care of soon. Good. Good. Oh man, that sucks, dude. That sounds tasty too. I mean, a lot of places tone down their menus quite a bit. Mostly around, you know, COVID era. So I don't know how far back we're reaching, but like even the place I work cut their menu by a decent chunk after or during and after COVID. Little baby Az. So now that we're knee deep into the holiday season and some deals have kind of come and gone, anybody get any cool pickups for the big spending weekend? I asked earlier, but now that deals are kind of fluctuating, some are coming up, a lot are going down. My best one is that I got a new PS4 controller for 25 bucks from the PlayStation Store. I didn't know it was going to be new. I thought it was going to be refurbished, but yeah, if those weren't limited to one per person, oh man. Oh, hell yeah! Are you guys ready for a banger? I hope this doesn't get me copyrighted. I don't think it's going to, but...
Sorry, I didn't need off. When I see a man, shouldn't give up on didn't need off. I approach many, so give my didn't link to patty bodies. The body, it's on link. My friend, I was sitting to see man have a beer. That up that, the rubies, this was word I fear. So I turned my friend up, that me, that hat, bomb, bossy, rent this shit, this snack, on me, bomb. I didn't need this up, when I saw a strong. It's all meant to eat, can't link to bomb.
This is so hard to hear without the video.
I remember things, so it was nothing right. So I told it from to and it back to my boss when I got from I the tree. My subs rolled from the
and the dough is for me. There we go.
It's Christmas. I didn't. Sorry, I didn't stupid shit and apple. My sudden macaroni and cheese. And to give some to Christmas trees. And for the house, give lamps at night. Rope would give oil.
I love CDI sentence mixing so fucking much.
The Christmas tree, give a mom the rope. The lights you hear have the piece of lamp oil. Body and be your beast. Christmas battles, 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 battles. So lamb, that lamb you can't hear it. It's Christmas time, that we are the here. It didn't come chillin', can't come this out. That's what Christmas is all about. The time is them, the place is here. That all my is it'll give here. My flames were to give the bomb in my shop. And I rolled it up to my trust, my husband. So for my lend me that here. I
wanna say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. When did that come out? 2 years ago, I think? Christmas in Cordai came out December 20th, 2020. And it has been a slapper every time I have heard it. Stop. Chili dog plushie? Where did you get a chili dog plushie from? Yeah, I didn't get much either. I don't quite have too much spending money right now because of the time I have set aside for my internships, which I haven't actually needed as much time as I've set aside. Well, except for last week. Last week was different. But, But yeah, I've definitely had to be careful with my spending. Also, not only that, but because I'm on the lookout for the Air Riders amiibo still. Oh, hell yeah, that's sick, dude. Is this the one I think it is? It is! I fucking hate this one. Alright, no, this isn't the one I hate. This one just sounds weird as hell because it's supposed to be Misty and Jessie talking. And they have the same voice actress who passed away a couple years ago. Days and nights are nice and nicely clear.
There's a thrill in the air when there's a chill in the air. 'Cause winter is the coolest time of year. Come on, guys, let's make a snowman. I have a
Could we continue this discussion inside, where it's warm?
Oh, come on, Brock. It's cool out here.
Yeah, too cool.
Misty, we gotta get Brock to chill out. I know how. Me too.
Wait, no, not snow down. Guys, don't.
Picture a scene, a forest of green.
We never heard from Brock again.
It doesn't look right without a blanket of white and a light brown scanner pulling a bright red sleigh. If you can't take that heat, there's a season that's neat. The days and nights are nice and icy clear. There's a thrill in the air when there's a chill in the air. 'Cause winter is the coolest time of year. 'Cause winter is the coolest time of year. 'Cause winter is the coolest time of year.
I don't hear Jesse in that song at all. What's everyone drinking tonight? I got a cup of water and this like cherry pomegranate drink mix. It's tasty. Dude, that one spin is crazy looking. Dude, check this guy out. Dang. Cheer wine? What is cheer wine? Oh, cherry soda? Hell yeah, that's what's up. I love cherry stuff, dude. Cherry stuff is so good. Exclusive to the general southeast? Well, that's definitely not in my region. Howard Zero. Well, good, especially if you're getting over something. That's exactly what you should be drinking.
I love the big screen, so fresh and so clean. It's all in my dreams. It makes me wanna scream.
I forgot about this.
PSP, 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 PSP.
How old is this video? This is some dude rapping about how he just wants a PSP for Christmas. This is 18 years old? 19, actually, in a few days? Oh my god. Oh, this is an official an official Sony video.
Crazy. They totally amaze me. Gotta ask my mom for one. For Shizzy. PSP, PSP, PSP. All I want for Christmas is my PSP. Wanna play when I'm walking down the street. All I want for Christmas is my PSP.
Holy shit. I forgot about this. The video for this is so bad. Hang on, you guys want to see a certified fucking banger? Okay, we're gonna restart this. We're all just gonna sit down and watch this beauty together. What cap? All right, guys, check this out.
I love the big screen, so fresh and so clean. It's all in my dreams. It makes me wanna scream. PSP, PSP.
How the fuck is this official? How is this a real commercial?
PSP, PSP. Game so crazy, they totally amaze me. Gotta ask my mom for one. For Shizzy, PSP, PSP, PSP. All I want for Christmas is my PSP. Wanna play when I'm walking down the street. All I want for Christmas is my PSP. Come on, mom and dad, get one for me. PSP, 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 PSP.
Look at that. Fortnite dances could never, dude. God damn. Oh, is that a banger or what, chat?
Celebration. I don't
Want for acceptance. Where is just one
thing I
need?
I don't
Care about world order.
or
My sword. It's like a key.
I
Won't need
to
Oh.
the darkness. I
won't even need light.
Satan ought to forge the
Keep blade.
Yeah, exactly.
Lose that fight.
I
Just want you for my own. More than you
could ever
know.
make my
Wish come true.
all I
Want for acceptance is
you
you.
I
Won't ask for
Much.
this acceptance.
I don't
Need
your ship to
fly. I'm going to save my money.
steal
My chestnuts.
you can try I
Won't
Go.
to
the Enstitz Tower? Cause we've got to find them quick.
you don't
I've had a real serious want to play a KH2 randomizer lately.
I
Just want you here tonight. In this round that
shine so bright
Then what should I do?
all I
want for acceptance is
you
you. All the parts are
Free.
and you're
Taco, do you have
where?
Kingdom Hearts 2 on Steam?
And
We can feel.
heartless anger
and
despair no
everyone is
Damn it.
hiding in unreal
And
engine light.
things
Square, give us news. Can you tell us any more? Either missing link. Kingdom Hearts 4.
I don't
Want to watch for acceptance. This is all
Oh my god.
I'm asking for. I'm pretty sure
we don't
need 2 keys.
if we are going to
Close this door.
I
Just want you for my own. More than you.
Sentence mixing is so...
make my
It's so peak, dude.
True.
all
Like, AI could never.
Acceptance is
you
Yeah, if it goes on a good sale, maybe maybe we can cop it and do a 2 randomizer. I mean, I'm not exactly chomping at the bit to buy Kingdom Hearts 2 for probably like my would be fitting if it were my actually 7th time. But I have multiple copies of it on PS2, and one for PS3 and 4, I think, so... I don't think I know what an excuse me, an archipelago rando is. Either way, my plans aren't exactly grandiose. I don't have too much time, so... It would just be strictly single game, 2 rando. Let's try and beat it kind of thing. I'm bugging. Oh shit, for real? Okay, I didn't realize that was a client. I probably wouldn't do that. But like maybe just a race or something. Yeah, that's sick. I'll have to look into that more, because that sounds absolutely awesome. This one. Of course, at the same time, there's a lot of other things I want to do. For instance, last week, I forgot about the Kirby Air Riders event. Entirely. And now I'm gonna have to be really on the ball for that one. I don't know what you got out of it, but hopefully they rerun it. And my alarm's going off. Yeah, dude, all of last week was a complete, just clusterfuck for me. I'm really bummed I missed out on that, but... You know, it doesn't do you good to just sit there and think about it. No, that cast form just looked really weird to me. Like, I don't know what shiny cast form's textures look like in this game, so I don't know if they're light or not, but that should have been pretty obvious. Speaking of Kirby, Alright, somebody give me another Friend Safari Zone type to go through. And I'll go into it after I restart. Steel? Okay. How do you guys feel about Kirby 64? Top 5 Kirby games? Overhyped? Deserved of the hype? Well, never mind about the second friend zone thing. My DS is dying. Hey, another Darkrai. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it off now. Hello? Alright, chat, here's your friendly reminder. Or rather, synchronization to all go into Pokemon Go at the same time. And see if there's a shiny near you. I mean, hey, it did just happen last week with Eevee. Survey says no. Oh. Maybe? No. Dude, what is with all these rips having so much dead silence at the end? These are not the high quality rips I needed. Okay, time to multitask something nobody else cares for but me. Training up? Oh shit, actually, hold on a second. Okay, maybe I can just do this. No! My team can't autopilot this Fire Emblem Heroes map. That's so sad. It's been interesting playing through all of the Pokemon games because I really didn't give too much time to Generation 6 or 7, or hell, even 5 that much, but like I just remember so many people talking about, you know, shiny hunting through like chain fishing and horde encounters and people really getting into like EVing and stuff for the first time. And I don't know, it just feels weird to me. Like Generations 6 and 7 just feel not amazing. I mean, like, the shiny hunting methods are cool and all that. But, I mean, I don't know, maybe it was the residual power creep from Gen 5, and then them going, wow, we really screwed that up, didn't we? And then kind of, like, backpedaled a bunch of that shit. I always thought Megas were cool, but I never really used them competitively. Not in the same way, anyway. One sec, folks. Okay, sorry about that. What the hell are we listening to? This is Yoshi's Crafted World music. It sounds like goddamn... I mean, the instrumentation sounds like it, but the composition of it just sounds so... so Yoshi's New Island. Why does Yoshi game music suck nowadays, dude? I mean, like, my freaking word. That sounded like toddler playing on xylophone shit. I am probably gonna have to stop for a snack break here soon. I did not eat dinner. Because by the time I realized how late it was, I thought, oh shit, I need to stream. I mean, I'd like them to. Do I expect them to? Honestly, probably not. There we go, okay. Don't worry, chat, I took care of my Fire Emblem Heroes limited time event things. Quests. At least I think I did. And now I can focus on training up the units that nobody cares about that I have. Beneficial, how you doing, dude? I was trying to take a drink there. That's why my movement got all weird, was I was trying to move myself with my stomach, like on my control stick. Did not work very well. But I did get my drink. Should we just specifically stay to the forest and cave? Try and get a shiny Stantler or Delivered? Just finished watching the Uma Musume movie, and it's a lot better than the show. Dude, what? I forgot there was a show. What do you mean there's a movie? Ba, ba. No, this sounds like it's from the DS one, which both the DS and the Wii games have Ice Worlds, so... As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure all of them do, because they're all the same fucking game. How's the hunting? Oh, it's fine. How about you? No, we're drowning in shinies, dude. We're doing awesome. I mean, I've only been at this for an hour and a half. Like, this is nothing. Relatively speaking, I have not done that many encounters. I mean, I don't mind 8192 hunts. I think they're cool. As a matter of fact, I actually very much so enjoy watching full odds hunts. For someone like me, Yeah, my time is pretty limited. I wouldn't full odds hunt unless I could do something to make it lucrative. But, I mean, full odds hunting is hella cool, dude. Ladies man, how you doing? Like, comparatively speaking, and I don't necessarily want to throw him under the bus or anything, but you look at somebody like Johnstone, right? And he uploads those videos that are like, I shiny hunted every blank regional Pokemon or whatever. Those are entertaining enough to watch because he presents entertaining videos. But, like, it is so much cooler for me to watch somebody like Sonics, who gets, like, a video out every, you know, few months at best. But the hunt is super cool. You know, there's ways to make it really interesting outside of just Friend Safari, LOL, or, you know, getting most of the Pokemon through newer methods. Like, I kind of have a bias against Johnstone because of that, because it's like, dude, as somebody who's a full-time creator, if you're trying to get, like, every Johto Pokemon shiny, try to get them at least in, like, Gen 2 or something, you know? And even then, Gen 2 is horribly broken with breeding. But yeah, I always think that, like, doing it in the original region, especially if it's an older region, is just so much cooler and so much more earned. Like, I don't know. That's just a me thing. Like, I look at the Pokemon that I get. Like, if I'm hunting something in, like, Legend ZA, or even in, like, Scarlet or Violet or something, it just feels like it's just, it doesn't feel as deserved or earned. Like, for as much as I loved shiny hunting every Vivillon, and I still have combos of patterns plus Pokeball types that I want to catch them in, that, like, doing all of that feels good. Because, quite frankly, how else am I supposed to get every other Vivillon? But it's the summation of it that feels good, not the individual shiny catches. And I feel that way about a lot of them. Like, even though I'm still kind of trying to get every bug type in Scarlet and Violet, the reason I set my goals higher like that, there's a Suicune, that's cool, is because getting an individual shiny just isn't really that fulfilling, in my opinion. See, this is a Yoshi track, and it sounds awesome. Sounds very classical, actually. Working on a video about Pokemon Rumble is just on the back burner? Hell yeah, dude. I love this game. This game's awesome. I'm happy you are. What is it about, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to spill any secrets or anything, but I'm curious what the premise is. Yeah, I actually referenced Toasty Toes earlier. Yeah, Toasty Toes' video on the shiny Scyther, or the shiny Scizor from Coliseum, and making that a Ribbon Master was super cool. I point people to that video as the example as to why I'm playing through all the Pokemon games and stuff. Because even though I might do some contest stuff with some of my Gen 3 Pokemon. But even if I do, I'm certainly not going to be able to do any, like, Pokeblock shenanigans, like with Nut Pea Berries or anything. Those e-reader cards for Gen 3 are stupid expensive. But, also, any and all of them are. Even the TCG ones. But, yeah, no, doing stuff like that is just hella sick. And that is what I point to people to when I say, like, hey, you know, every Pokemon game has cool stuff that you can do in it. Or unique stuff. It's cool or unique, and when you transfer them up, those uniquenesses get to show. And, that's kind of what makes Pokemon so special. Genuinely. Is the ability to do that. Has some videos about why we need newer versions of older Pokemon spin-off games. Just got distracted after recording the audio for New Rumble. I get you. No, there's a lot of good spin-offs that just, you know, they're gone. I mean, like, I am a massive, massive fan of Mystery Dungeon, and Rescue Team DX coming out was... It seems like it did pretty well. That sucked, by the way. But, like, I was totally expecting us to have a new Mystery Dungeon game by this point. After Rescue Team DX came out. You know, Rumble had that smartphone game that kinda sucked horribly. Like, insanely bad, actually. And then it died off, and we haven't had anything since. Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, Sheeran seems to be really good. People were talking about that for a while when it came out. But, yeah, I wouldn't really call myself a shiny hunter either. Like, I do it very passively, and it's only in the latest Switch games. Like, I don't shiny hunt in 3DS games outside of, like, the Friend Safari, and that's just because it's a method hunt I can do at, like, work sometimes. I don't shiny hunt in the older games. I don't, you know, I'm not a shiny hunter. I have shiny targets, but I am not a hunter, I would say. What I am is a monster hunter. Do 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 do. Coliseum and XD are awesome, Benny. Like, even replaying them for the journey, Replaying them was so fun. I actually would very much so like to go and do another another randomizer of them for the stream one day. Because I'm pretty sure that people have made actual randomizers for them now and not just whatever the hell that was that I streamed, like, when was that, like 7 or 8 years ago? When I did those Coliseum randomizers, quote unquote, that was like somebody basically just editing what people had manually and uploading that as a randomizer. I had a lot of time in Rumble World. I don't know why, but I liked that game for some reason. I think it was just the time, like, thinking back on it, if I were to play it now, I would probably like it a lot less. This theme is so good. Yeah, I do too, Pichu. Oh my god. I know that the composer for the games have expressed, I mean, quite frankly, Genius Sonority themselves, I'm pretty sure, have expressed interest in doing Ori games again. But yeah, for sure the composer has not forgotten about them. Yeah, and going through Mount Battle multiple times, I've seen a few of the double battle strategies that they kind of threw in there that were really... Some were interesting, some were stupid. Some were obvious. But I can definitely say, going through Mount Battle as many times as I did, both in Coliseum and XD, there's some genuinely tough fights. I don't know. I think that they might have something against the Ori games. I mean, technically speaking, because they are interactable with the mainline games, they are mainline games themselves. And I think they just, you know, because it's not something that they themselves made, they just don't really want to double down on it or anything. I mean, hell, I don't even really know Aside from them showing Coliseum and XD for the GameCube NSO, I don't even really know the last time either company, Nintendo or Pokemon or Game Freak or whatever, acknowledged the Ori games. I mean, Pokemon Go has Shadow Pokemon, which is still super sick. I'm really glad that they brought him in. But I mean, that was not either of the other companies or any of the other companies. No, dude, I don't want to hear Undertale music. There we go. Yeah, Explorers of the Sky is one of my favorite games of all time. That is a very good game. Very, very, very good. If you can, try out the Wii Pokemon Rumble. I mean, you know, it's humble beginnings comparatively by this point, but it's very fun, it's simple, it's engaging. Yeah, that's how it is nowadays, Yuri. Isn't that great? As a matter of fact, if you're at the point where the sky is covered, that specific moment in the story has increased space-time distortions, which is really cool. And also, there's nothing else really added to the game otherwise, so having a file stuck there and just, you know, capitalizing off of it isn't really a bad idea. I actually might make one of my other profiles get stuck there because I think that's really cool. I mean, like, you won't necessarily have access as far as an unconnected file to the legendaries, but like everything else you will, and if you're trying to shiny hunt space-time distortions or just have a cooler way to work on completing the Pokedex or whatever, like that's a cool spot to do it. Yeah, I guess. Who would you really? Because Genius Sonority was a bunch of X Square devs, weren't they? I wouldn't really know how you'd go about finding people like that, or finding a company like that again. Do you mean just rushing through the story or playing through it a lot? I do have to say, speaking of playing through a game a lot, cool zap cannon. In my other playthrough of ZA that I'm doing, in my reassessment of the story so far, and I've just gotten to C rank. I just beat Corbeau. My biggest criticism with the game isn't necessarily the lack of like story, quote unquote, like I was saying before, but more so the fact that AZ, for as prominent a character as he's supposed to be, doesn't have much to say a lot of the time, and I think that's kind of what made it feel like story progress wasn't happening a ton. Because the way things work is it's pretty well structured in that it introduces you to, you know, playing the game first and the wild areas, and then doing the Royale, and then doing the rogues and all that stuff. But like, nothing deep regarding the story is happening. AZ doesn't have much to say. Whenever you're with the other characters, it's strictly just like battle them or battle with them. You don't really travel with the characters as much, and or rather the team of MZ, I should say. You don't really battle or do much with outside of those like things. And I gotta say too, from the moment Urbane takes that loan out is when it feels like he's very splintered off. I felt that way when I first played the game too, on stream, but yeah, there's a strange disconnect from like from Urbane / Tawny that just, it feels weird. Like after a certain point, it feels weird to have them around. Thanks, ladies, man. You have a good one, alright, dude? Yeah, I guess the best way to put it would be that the interpersonal connections are what's lacking the most. Which feels weird because I feel like you develop more with all of the weird, random, like, named people, like all of the people that you fight in the later half of the ZA Royale. I feel like you definitely develop something with all those guys, but Team MZ feels a little wanting. And especially AZ. Like, if I had to say what my biggest complaint is with the game as a whole, it's that AZ just doesn't have enough commentary for what's going on. I really do feel like you should be able to talk to him about the things that are going on more than the game really lets you. You're already partway through the coastlands, you should just be messing around with other Pokemon and doing side quest stuff. I mean, I definitely will say you should be doing more side quests, but I don't think you necessarily need to be messing around with different Pokemon. You know, if you've got a team that you like, then what's wrong with that, you know? If you're enjoying what you got, the two Legends games do kind of push you towards what I believe some people might construe the first generation as, in so much as trying to play with multiple Pokemon and swapping out your team over time. And it's kind of like what Ash did for the Black and White anime too. I don't think the black and white games really lent themselves to that, but I mean, the anime, sure, whatever. But, yeah, the Legends games can lend themselves to that ideology a little bit more. But it doesn't necessarily mean you have to do it, you know? Play with the Pokemon you want. Enjoy them. If you get a 6 shiny, you play with that 6 shiny. If you want to just get a super strong Pokemon and dump all of your, what are those called? What are those rocks called? The pebbles, gravel, stone, rock, EV replacements? What is that line of items called? Either way, if you just want to dump those all into one Pokemon, there's literally nothing wrong with that. Grit, thank you. Yeah, I had to explain to someone, They were being a little bit sassy because, you know, me being who I am and with the knowledge I've got, they were being sassy about it, like, why should I be using these grit items? They were struggling at a certain point and I suggested that to them. And they said, why should I be using these grit items when in the main games I don't have to use the things like proteins and other vitamins? And I basically laid out to them the exact reasons and differences as to why they worked. And they shut their ass up, didn't understand half of what I said, but did it anyway, and said, wow, yeah, that made things a lot easier. Never forget that games will give you the tools to succeed. You just have to know what you're doing. I mean, hell, look at J Rose's videos as an example of that. Yeah, Full Lodge Shiny Alpha Lucario is fucking awesome, Yuri. Like, that is Flex City. Yeah, I mean, that can happen too, you know? You just have a Pokemon that steamrolls most of the game. Really, the only thing I have to say against Legends Arceus is just the fact that there's not spread moves. Like, if they could have gotten that going for that game from the get-go instead of making it work in Z to A, absolutely would have been a perfect game, I feel like. But, yeah, something like Machamp is cool because both of the Legends games challenge how turns work and how speed works in Pokemon. More so in Z to A than Legends Arceus, but still in Legends Arceus. And quite frankly, if you only need the one turn, you only need the one turn, right? So you get something crazy like Machamp, and you know, it's got a great attack stat, good move pool. If you start with advantage, and even if you don't, if you can take a hit, then you're set, right? That's kind of why it upsets me that Legends Arceus didn't have any PvP. I still very, very much so want to do some of the, I mean, I'm gonna call it DLC because it's technically downloadable content. But you know, the update patch, that like really big one it got. I really want to take a deep dive into the battle side of that because I haven't done that yet. And it bums me out that the game didn't have any PvP because it would have been so fun. Oh, I know what this is from. This is from Pokémon Channel. That's why I recognize it. Also hella quiet. Why is it so quiet? Too loud. Yeah, Legends Arceus' damage formula is fucking psychotic. I don't know what they were doing there, but... Oh, this song. Okay. I have to stop the Christmas music to, ironically, I guess, play another Christmas song. Sov, God, I hope you were here right now. Because every time I hear this song, I can't not hear this. H.H. Craig. H.H. Craig. This song gets stuck in my head all the fucking time. It's weird how this does count as a Christmas song. Like, now that I think about it. Anyway. That one's to you, Sov. H, Greg. Everything's on sale now. You might go for Hisuian Basculegion. Well, great news! Basculegion is only in Hisui, so... Basculegion's cool, though. I really, really like it. I really like all of the Hisuian Pokemon, honestly. I think they're all really, really cool. Like, Sneasler is badass and strong as hell. Basculegion's just super sick. Good stats. Cool design. Didn't need the male and female variants, but whatever. It's got access to Last Respects, too. I mean, that's a Gen 9 thing, but still. Cleavor is cool. I love Cleavor. I wish Weirdo were better, but it is what it is. A mon that's not weak to rock or ground. Well, ground resists rock, so if you wanted to pick a ground type, there you go. Like, you could totally pick something like Gastrodon. Hisuian Electrode, that's a cool one. Garchomp's fine, but Gibble's just a little too late game. The song sounds louder than it actually is. What's the story with that? Rampardos would be cool. I really doubt many people have used Rampardos in their Legends Arceus playthrough. Hisuian Electrode has access to a really cool typing and really cool moves too. But yeah, you're definitely gonna die quick. I mean, that's just how Electrode's always been, so. You gotta contend with it. It'll be your sniper. You know, it'll outspeed whatever. But, I mean, you're gonna get the one good move off and you gotta make it count. Like, Chloroblast is awesome, honestly. But... I mean, the cool thing is that Electrode is so fast that you can potentially send it out and not even have to worry about turn or like a switch damage. You could potentially just get its turn on the send out, which is cool. You don't really need Cherim or Sun for Cherim. I mean, like, if Flower Gift behaves the way it's supposed to, then it targets attack instead of special attack, and special attack is Cherim's better stat anyway. Not only is it its better stat, I don't even know if Cherim has much of a physical move pool, but... yeah, even, and this is under the assumption that Flower Gift actually works properly. I mean, you can just give it a bunch of special attacks and call it good. You can use it in its overcast form, no problem. Alternatively, if you're just looking for a grass type, you could use Leafeon. Leafeon is pretty easy to get, all things considered. It's single type. It's physically pretty bulky. It'd handle rock and ground. Although what I hate about the evolutions as a whole is their move pool is never great. Eevee's move pool I can understand not being great, but once they evolve, they don't get amazing stuff. I mean, even nowadays, I don't think a lot of the evolutions get a ton of coverage or anything else, really. Oh my god, what have I done? They should bring back Batty Bad. I've actually gotten to flex. One of my coworkers is a little bit younger, and only recently I've kind of found out how big into Pokemon he is. So we play Pokedoku every so often when there's nothing going on at work. And I've gotten to flex some of the knowledge of some other aspects of Pokemon like that, like the partner, Pikachu and Eevee being different Pokemon and all of their unique moves and everything like that. I think that getting to play with partner Pikachu and Eevee, again, would be really cool. Please stop. I'm glad that Wither Ball has been such a prominent move. Like, since Gen 8, a lot of Pokemon have been able to learn Weather Ball, and it's been really cool. But yeah, no, evolutions, for the most part, like, I get why people like them. Aesthetically, like, their design-wise, their designs as a whole are just really good. But, I mean, dude, they fucking suck to use. I actually kind of want to replay Legends Arceus now. Maybe I will for my Japanese account. There's a lot of really good tools in Legends Arceus. Like, you as the player have so many options. That was a shiny?! Jesus fucking Christ, dude! I fucking hate oh my... Flipped. I can't believe that was a shiny Xatu, and I didn't even look at it. Like, looking at it now, I can tell it's shiny. I just happened to pass it. Jesus freaking Christ, dude. Well, there's our first shiny. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Do I have any Pokemon that are good for, like, fighting? I don't have anything... Okay, this Garchomp. Yeah, I can just spam Dragon Claw against Rayquaza. I can't believe I just happened on a shiny Xatu. I wonder if there's other shinies that I've missed. Because I was thinking earlier... Oh, it's Ho-Oh, not Rayquaza. I was thinking earlier, like, geez, I feel like I might have missed some shinies. Like, I don't feel like I'm... being quite as thorough as I normally am. Do I not have any rock moves? Hello? Alright, screw it. And still, nobody in the chat has popped off at my shiny Xatu. Alright, well here it is. We did complete the track. And so, there... Oh my god. I mean, I knew shiny Xatu was gonna be bad, but like, jeez, dude. Alright, shiny Xatu, there we go. I've been really bad. What do you mean the clipboard doesn't contain an image? Did I not hit print screen? Ah, whatever, I'll just get it from the VOD later. Alright, in an effort to expedite things a little bit, I'm just gonna repurpose this. One sec. Oh god. Don't need to scream it from the heavens that I got a Xatu, Jesus. Alright! X looks kinda cool on this. It looks like a stem with two leaves coming off of it. Alright, well there is one shiny found. Also, I need to update this. Boom. Deoxys. Are the fossil Pogies? Nice. Those are rare spawns. Yeah, that's the first shiny. At least that I've seen. I didn't even know it was a shiny. I really haven't been as thorough this stream as I have been with Rumble Weekends in the past. So I was thinking that I might have seen some shinies that I just passed up on, like Blazikins or something. When we get back to the tower, I'll pull the Zatu out and we can at least see it compared, because yeah. I mean, what can I say? It's a it's an older gen shiny. They kind of suffer. Sometimes they suffer, sometimes they're amazing. Wow, Celebi? I haven't seen Celebi as the boss in so long. That's crazy. Personal's like, gotta be on this playlist somewhere. It could be. I'm not gonna lie, for some of these playlists, like for Halloween and Christmas, I start by putting together some tracks of like stuff that I already know or think about, but after a while it kind of devolves into go look for videos that are a playlist of like 30 songs. Because the songs normally transition a little bit better. There's no downtime. It's a long video, so I don't have to worry about YouTube going like, hey, are you still there? We paused your video. So it got easier to do that instead of put together my own playlists. Alright, chat, now's a good time to go ahead, pull out that phone, and see if there's any shinies in your area. I will probably be ending around 1:30 or so. Well, that's nebulous for you guys, in about 35 minutes. Nope, all I got around me is a single Drifloon. What crap. What sucks though about these playlists, it's pretty samey. Like, it's fine for the purposes, but man, they really are just like a bunch of Mario, a bunch of Pokemon, sometimes some Zelda. Every once in a while, the rare Kirby track from one of its more popular games. Yeah, exactly. Animal Crossing tends to populate the list quite a bit. It's also nice too, though, especially right now, because my ad blockers really only seem to work like half the time at this point. And if they work on the page, like on the specific video at the beginning of it, then they'll work through the entire thing. But if an ad gets through one time, it'll get through all the times. So right now, for the stream experience, like, at least I don't have any ads playing. I haven't seen much powder this year. I was thinking of that earlier. I have an idea regarding that I've been sitting on for years. And I'm not gonna say it, but the way it lines up is hilarious. And by hilarious, I mean mildly amusing. Fuck off. That's wild to me that somebody's only played Kirby games are air rides. Like, not even something like Kirby's Adventure or Dreamland 1 or something. Or Nightmare in Dreamland or fucking anything else. I mean, now that I think about it, I don't know if Totes has played a Kirby game. No, that's not true. He played Squeak Squad. I don't know if he's played any other games outside of Air Rides and Squeak Squad, but when we were in high school, I kept Squeak Squad in my DS quite a bit, so my friends all eventually just played a bit of it. Okay, wait a second. I need to show off Shiny Zatu compared to the other ones. Just so you guys see. This is gonna be obnoxious. What was that, 1900 or something? Okay, so if you're not really paying attention, especially with the bright light that encompasses everything when they charge up a move, it's pretty easy to see how you could overlook this being a shiny. Like, especially with everything glowing yellow. You know what I mean? That makes things even worse. Yeah, I think Nightmare in Dreamland was my first too. I mean, I guess it makes sense though. Kirby is Kirby by himself is just pretty marketable, you know? I mean, like, I think back to, you know, when I was in, like, high school or something. And places like Hot Topic would have Kirby shirts or whatever. But like, the Kirby merch and stuff was always more prominent than others, than some other Nintendo merch. No, Superstar Ultra is just genuinely a really good game. There's so much to do in it. And it gets pretty tough with True Arena and Meta Nightmare and stuff like that. Wow. Latios and Arceus, that's cool. I've seen Lugia quite a fair bit. Normally I just see nothing but Regirock, I feel like. Alright, Peter, sounds good. You have yourself a good one. That is an insane amount of time to be grinding on Genshin. Holy shit, what the hell are you doing? Saying Lugia be called an industry? Yeah, the Lugia industry is popping off right now, dude. You don't know how big Lugia stocks are right now? An industry plant? Why is he called an industry plant? I mean, I guess I can sort of get it with how his conception was, but... I wouldn't necessarily call him that. We got this again? Oh no, it's the same fucking playlist. This song just happens to be in that playlist. That's funny. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I can see it from his inception, but with Gold and Silver's betas, Lugia wasn't even there. So, like, Pokemon was gonna continue with or without Lugia. So I feel like people calling it an industry plant is pretty uninformed. Man, I missed that Space World stream. That was so big. When that Space World beta leaked of Gold, oh my god. That will forever be one of my most favorite streams. Man, I'm hungry. I wish I didn't get to this as late as I did. I slept, I really slept in the past couple days. I got these, I got these blackout curtains that I just recently put up, and, boy, they sure do black out, let me tell you. Like, they're not even really attached to the wall necessarily, like in so much as, like, I need to get wall clips because the sides really bleed a lot of light. But, I mean, holy crap. Not only that, it's also been cloudy and snowy here the past couple days. And, yeah, when I wake up at, like, 11 or something, and it looks dark as shit in my room, I'm just like, damn, it must be like 8 o'clock. I'm going back to sleep. And then I wake up later and it's like 2 p.m. I've been doing that the past couple days. I need to break that habit. Nice. Yeah, the beta sprites are really cool to look at. There's still a lot of stuff coming out from the Terra leak. Not only the Terra leak, but also the Giga leak. That people are getting more chances to dig through and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff I would like to look through. But, yeah, just never enough time in the day, you know? I do think I have my apartment finally in a good spot, though. Got a couple things I still need to knock out, but honestly, for some of my spare time coming up, I might actually be able to enjoy it. Which is not something I feel like I've been able to do in a while. The like weird fruit on these trees, I never understood. It's just nebulous big red berry. Why was this so loud? What the fuck? I wish I had gotten a physical copy of the 3DS version of Kirby's Epic Yarn. I really, really do. There's a lot of 3DS stuff I wish I could have gotten. I haven't played a lot of it. I have it on my modded 3DS, but I don't play that too much because I don't want to put too much wear on it. But, as far as I know, they added a decent chunk. There's probably a video out there showing all the extra features and whatnot. Would make for a great Hyper Beam video, just saying. How many fucking times have we heard this song? Fucking Mario Bros, man. Dude, New Super Mario Bros was such a fucking plague. Hisuian Arcanine console. I mean, yeah, Hisuian Arcanine is awesome. I don't even really like Arcanine or even a lot of dog Pokemon like that. But Hisuian Arcanine is super cool. And honestly, its typing sucks, but it kind of overcomes its typing. Its stats are great, its move pool is amazing. I forgot that's what Bounce did. Hold on, I want to get flattened again. No, not dead. No. But yeah, no, I mean, if Hisuian Arcanine had a different typing, it would probably be a good contender for... I don't even know what it is right now. Let's see, in Scarlet and Violet right now... It's UU! Despite Arcanine's typing, Hisuian Arcanine is UU. That is how good it is despite its typing. It even has... Okay, it has a base OU set, but nothing crazy. On the flip side, base Arcanine is PU somehow. That's insane that base Arcanine is PU. Has an NU set too. Has a couple NU sets actually. God, dude, modern Pokemon just fucking throws me for a loop. I mean, dude, even in 6th gen, Arcanine was UU. Then it falls down to RU in Sun and Moon. NU in Sword and Shield. Oh my god. Every generation it just falls down another tier. Gen 10, it's gonna be untiered. Yeah, extreme speed from it is pretty common. Extreme speed is such a good move. Like anything that has it tends to use it somewhere. Dragonite, Lucario, Arceus. This is a new Super Mario Bros. Theme that I actually really like. Yeah, it's stupid good. I mean, hell, that's why I was using Dragonite in Season 1 of, ZA anyway. I would like to revisit Dragonite at some point for comp. I think just going all in on a physical attacking set as is gonna be pretty good for it. Trying to mix it? Nah. But just go pure, bulky offense attacker. I mean, you gotta watch out for the ice moves, but... I mean, the guy that slapped on a Yachi Berry on his Garchomp that one battle was really smart, honestly. I think berries are kind of underrated. And that kind of showed me, like, yeah, they're actually super awesome still. So even though some Pokemon like Garchomp might get stabbed on EQ, Dragonite's innate ability to just dodge it and still fire off pretty powerful moves in its own right. Maybe I'll mess around with that. Instead of Metagross, maybe I'll throw Dragonite on for the next season. And, give him an expert belt and see where he goes. Or instead of Gyarados, instead. So good I had to say instead twice. Metagross, Dragonite, Scolipede. Ooh, that team could go hard. Dragonite could still have fire coverage with Fire Punch. Still have EQ. I'd still have ice coverage with Metagross. I mean, thinking about it, what is Gyarados doing? Like, Gyarados' waterfalls are good. If I really wanted to, I don't know why I would throw Waterfall on Dragonite, but I could. Dragon Rush is amazing stab. Maybe I'll try that. I'll take that Dragonite that I made earlier, and I'll either get a new one or repurpose that one, I don't know. Yeah, next season I think I'll try that out. Unless... the new season will be after the DLC comes out, which the DLC comes out soon, I think, right? I want to say the 10th. I don't know if that's right. But unless there's something crazy, like I could throw Dragonite on. Of course, ooh, I don't know, because Baxcalibur will be out by now, so Baxcalibur will also be, so that could actually be terrible because that thing will be everywhere. It'll give more value to Metagross though. Steel stay winning. Nova, what's up, dude? Yeah, Gyarados was a lot better when Garchomp was everywhere. Garchomp was still pretty common this season, but it wasn't as common. More common was Excadrill, actually. Which gives more credit to Dragonite, actually, because being able to use two different super effective moves on it. Even though Excadrill has some decent HP, yeah, plus move EQ or something would probably still knock it out. It does from Metagross, so Dragonite would probably... Are they the same? Are they? I think Metagross is 130 instead of 135, right? Or is Dragonite 130 and Metagross is 130? I don't know. Either way, yeah, the offensive synergy there is good. You realize that you got gypped by Nintendo. You thought Mario Party was... You bought Mario Party, but not really. Didn't notice it was just the Switch 2 upgrade back for 20... Aw, dude. Yeah, they... That's Nintendo for ya. People have been putting out the word to be careful about that, but... Holy shit, Frozen Hillside? It actually showed up! I love this track. This has always been one of my favorite Arrowhead tracks. Yeah, you gotta be careful about that with Nintendo. They really are so bad about naming and differentiating their upgrades and whatnot. I don't get how they're so bad at this historically. That track is so good. Does anybody know if Air Riders is having an event this weekend? Because I have a lot of things to do this weekend that I haven't even talked about. Like, that Nouns Invitational in Japan is happening this weekend. And I will probably not get to watch Cannon Bomb Soldier live, and that's going to destroy me. Because I'm pretty sure that's happening, what is around 7, or not 7. I think it's like Saturday at some point in the afternoon for me. And I have to watch that. I have to see some of that set. I'm so bummed I missed out on the event last weekend for Air Riders. Like, the more I think about it, the more upset I get. I'm trying not to think about it, but damn it, dude. Alright, lads. It's time for the victory lap. We did get one shiny, so we will do one victory lap. You guys know how this works. If I get another shiny, then I will do another victory lap. But it is about time for me to get going, because I need to shower and get my ass to bed. And, yeah. See nothing? Okay. There's also a fucking raid in Scarlet and Violet that started yesterday. I gotta download that before I do anything else. I hate this franchise. Alright. One lap for every single one. Let's go. There is a good chance, by the way, for anybody curious, next weekend, I will end up hyperbeaming a lot of the Nouns Invitational stuff that happened this week, or that will have happened this week. Technically speaking, today is Friday. I think... Did they do pools? I don't know if they did pools. I think their pools are Saturday. But it's a huge event. Of course, the big thing is Cannon Bomb Soldier. If I don't get to watch some of that live, it's gonna tear me apart. But depending on how much I watch live, I'll also probably hyperbeam it too, because those are going to be insane sets. I know that Ken's been practicing pretty severely for this. Like, he did some sessions with Zane even. So, you know, it's gonna be sick. I didn't get to see much about Bomb Soldier, but I'll bet you Bomb Soldier took it just as seriously. Hey Shiny, what's up, dude? Shiny, any word on the scene? Any word on the Pokeball storage? Also, I totally think it was, like, last week I said we should totally play Crab Champions, and then I punked out. So, sorry on that part. I'll turn up on this man's island when he tells me he has to... in like 10 minutes because he's going to bed. So like a fourth. I mean... Was it a random legitimate price, or was it something he set? Also, how much were you selling them for? I would like to play Animal Crossing again at some point before the Switch 2 update and DLC update. That whole kerfuffle of like a Switch 2 DLC, but also just a free update. I don't even know what to lump those as, but I would like to play it before that comes out. Just to revisit things. A 5-stream watch streak. Hell yeah. No word on it, you are in bed. Hey, there you go. I mean, shit. You can go to bed and still be watching the stream. That's the magic of smartphones. I can be just like Kanari. You can just watch me all the time. Bought him for 95? Ouch. That's how it is. I mean, like, 95 is a good price. I'm pretty sure... Is New Horizons lowest, 90? Like, the original still? I don't even know. But I mean, yeah, that's how it is sometimes. Nice, Penny. I thought about restarting, but nah, I would rather just continue the island, honestly. Yeah, if 95 is a good price, then yeah, the lowest must be 90 still. I mean, dude, I get it. I get the stock market. Nice shot, Hugo. Holy shit, that was awesome. I mean, I didn't really terraform my island very much. I did a little bit, like I trimmed things here and there, made a river a little bit wider, made a plateau a little bit more round and stuff, but... Yeah, I'm not actually a big fan of the terraforming and the, relatively speaking to the rest of the series, God mode that New Horizons had. Fuck, that was really weird. Guess it was just that. Was it your first Animal Crossing, Nova? Oh yeah, Nova, speaking of, you were in my Twitch recap. I think you were in the top 5 chatters. I have to go back and look. I didn't have anything outstanding to put in this Twitch recap, so I didn't post any of it. Like, it said top 10. It said I was in the top 10 for a bunch of games. But I don't... The way it seemed made it seem like the games were in the top 10% of things, and not me being the streamer in the top 10% of them, you know what I mean? Alright, last one. Oh, nice. Did you buy Pocket Camp Complete? I did as well. Or I did, I should say. Because I kind of got into Pocket Camp towards the end of its shutdown, so... And I figured it'd be cool to have anyway. I don't really buy mobile apps, but... that one I felt like I really should have, so I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the category was top 10 then, because there's... Nah. There's no way. I mean... like, it's possible. There are plenty of people that... you know, either don't stream those games and have the capacity to, or... you know, plenty of people that stream to 0 viewers. Like, that happens. But, like, nah, I don't buy that. I prefer the older Twitch recaps where they say, you know, what you actually did or excelled at. I mean, that's where my Twitter banner comes from. All right. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, I still have the app downloaded. I'm not gonna delete it. I can't. Yeah, I gotta thank you guys, by the way. I didn't really bring anything up about the recap or anything, but... you know, for my community, a lot of the people are pretty faithful to me, so I really do appreciate that a lot from you guys. You guys show up a lot, you chat a lot. The fact that I'm in some people's most watched streamers, even ahead of some people like Simple Flips, is that means something serious to me. Like you watch me over some other people that like actually just get to do this for a living. What the hell am I listening to? Why is there a countdown? I don't know what the story was with that. Anyway, for some reason I just felt like doing a quick lap of this. That's gonna do it for the stream though. It was pretty good. We ended up getting the one shiny. I wish we had gotten more, of course. We've had more prolific Rumble weekends. We've also had worse ones, but we'll see where this goes. I will stream this one more time, I'm sure. I just don't know when exactly that'll be. I don't know if it'll be on Saturday or Sunday. Especially with the Nouns Invitational stuff, I really want to watch some Melee, so... You don't get how speed works in Legends Arceus? It just dictates turn order. The slower you are, the less turns you get, basically. I don't know exactly how Agile style factors into that. But I do also know that some moves will determine if you get to move more or not. Things like, you know, if you're using a Floatzel with Aqua Jet, then you end up getting another turn because Aqua Jet's a priority move. Stuff like that. It's a lot more convoluted and contrived than ZA for sure, but I feel like, I mean, considering the gameplay style, it's... I equate it more to something like Final Fantasy X a lot, so... Yeah, I get that, dude. I still love going back to Breath of the Wild, honestly. Dude, Nova, if you're down for it, I do a late night Christmas Eve stream with Isaac. We could totally do co-op. That could be really fun. Anyway, that is gonna go ahead and do it for me, guys. It is a little bit later than I wanted it to be, but oh well. I need to go shower and get to sleep because I have things to do tomorrow, and I don't know, relatively speaking, how much time I've got, so I don't know what it's gonna be like. But yeah, you guys take care. I'll see you guys later on. If nothing else, maybe I'll open up a Hyper Beam for Invitational, because I really do want to watch that, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. Anyways, you guys take care. Have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you probably tomorrow at some point in the... I don't know.